All right, well, I am on my way from Denver to Boulder, and while I do that, I want to talk a little bit about a really common phrase that you see on the internet all the time. It is extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. So this seems to make a lot of sense. I think, it sort of harkens to Occam's razor, and a lot of people use this, and they think they use it like they're making a really important point, but it's actually really unconscious to it's very unconscious to something that's very important, and that's the importance of perspective. See, what constitutes a extraordinary claim is relative to the beliefs that you already have, and the simple phrase extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence assumes that all reasonably smart people are coming from the same worldview, but that just isn't the case. That's not the world that we live in. The world that we live in is a world in which smart people who are doing their best to understand the world actually really disagree. And so what constitutes an extraordinary claim, and in terms of epistemology, what constitutes an extraordinary evidence, isn't the same for everybody. So when you say the phrase extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence, what you're really saying is, I believe what I believe, and I'm not going to change my mind unless I really don't have any choice. Right? So on one hand, it's very honest, right? You already have your beliefs, you have your worldview, and it's going to take a lot in order to change your worldview. So the phrase if you see that phrase as a honest kind of apology, hey, I'm doing my best to understand the world, but the truth is I have my beliefs, I'm committed to those beliefs, and I'm probably not going to change those beliefs. Well, then it's a great phrase, but that's not how people use it. People use it as this rhetorical attack, like they're really making this big point. And the only point, when you use that phrase, the only point that you're really making is that you're stubborn and that you're not going to change your mind, even if you should. So basically, I don't like that phrase, and I suggest that you not use it.